All right, welcome back to our series, The Real Reason You're Not Financially Free. Now, last time we got deep into the mindset, but today we're digging into the mechanics with an idea that might totally change the way you look at your bank account. The truth is, you're probably not bad with money, you just don't have a system.
And wow, this quote really hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? I mean, think about it. What if that thing you've been beating yourself up over, that lack of discipline, was never the real solution? What if relying on it was actually the problem all along? It's a huge shift in thinking for sure, but it's the key to a much smarter way of doing things.
Okay, let's be real for a second. How many times have you told yourself, okay, this is the month I'm gonna get it right? You know that feeling of hitting the Start Fresh button again? If that sounds painfully familiar, well then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you are absolutely in the right place.
And that leads us right into this first big idea, what we call the motivation trap. You know exactly what this is. It's that exhausting roller coaster, right? One day you feel super motivated, ready to take on the world, and the next, you're just completely overwhelmed. It's a cycle that so many of us get stuck in, and let me be clear, it has zero to do with how much you actually care.
So let's walk through this cycle, because it's probably going to look familiar. It all starts with good intentions, right? Step 1, you get serious. You finally open up your bank account, you look at the spending, gulp. Then comes step 2, you create a plan. You build a budget, you feel totally in control, but then, well, step 3, life happens. The car breaks down, you get sick, or you're just tired. And just like that, you slide right into step 4, and the old patterns are back. The most important thing to get here is that this isn't you failing. It's the approach that's failing you.
So that whole cycle we just walked through, it proves one simple thing. This has never, ever been a motivation problem. It's a design problem. It is a system problem. Okay, so if motivation is the trap, then what's the answer? Well, that brings us to the real game changer, choosing systems over willpower. We're going to shift our thinking from relying on this temporary burst of strength to building something truly stable for the long haul.
Just look at this comparison. It really spells it out. Relying on willpower, it's like trying to steer a little rowboat through a storm. It's emotional, it's manual, it's exhausting, and it is totally inconsistent. But a system, that's your bedrock. It's stable, it's logical, it's automatic. It's designed to keep you on course even when life gets a little choppy.
This right here, this quote just nails the fundamental mistake we all make. We try to manage our money manually, like it's this daily chore we have to remember to do. The big idea here is to stop managing and start designing. Design something that manages itself, working for you in the background without you even thinking about it. Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, but what does a real system actually look like? Let's get practical. We're moving from the why to the what. We're going to break down the components that make this whole thing automatic and honestly, kind of effortless.
And look, we're not talking about complicated spreadsheets here. A good system is actually super simple. It just means your money flows where it needs to go, automatically. Your savings and investing, that happens first, not with whatever's left over. Your bills, they get paid without you even lifting a finger. And here's the best part, the real magic. The number you see in your checking account is what you can actually spend, guilt-free. It just takes away so many of those tiny, stressful decisions.
The whole point of a good system is to get rid of something called friction. And what's friction? It's just all the little steps. It's the mental effort, the clicks, the logins, all the stuff that stands between you and making a good choice. A brilliant system is designed to make saving money the easiest possible thing you can do, like easier than doing nothing. And it makes overspending just a little bit harder.
You know, this isn't just about watching your account balance go up. The real payoff, the big prize, is consistency. Because consistency leads to something way more valuable than money. Actual peace of mind.
Think about the hidden cost of not having a system. It's that constant mental noise, right? That little voice in the back of your head always asking, can I actually afford this? Or, wait, did I pay that bill? Or, should I be saving more? It's exhausting.
I mean, look at this. It says it all. Without a system, on the left, you're spending what? 80% of your mental energy just trying to stay on track? It's a constant battle. But with a system, look at the right. You flip it. Now, 80% of that energy is freed up for, I don't know, living your life. What a concept.
And this is such a critical point. We have to let go of the idea of perfection. Financial freedom isn't built on making one or two perfect decisions.
It's built on making pretty good decisions, consistently, over and over again. And that is exactly what a system does for you.
So this is the big mental shift. This is what changes the game. You stop asking, how can I be more disciplined? How can I try harder? And instead, you start asking a much better question. How do I make this whole thing easier to follow? The moment you start asking that question, everything starts to click.
And I really want to leave you with this one last thought because it's so important. Look, anyone can be good with money on a good day. When you're feeling motivated, when you're focused, that's the easy part. A system isn't built for your best days, it's built for your worst days. It's there for when you're tired, when you're stressed, when you're distracted. It's the safety net that catches you and keeps you moving in the right direction no matter what. And that's not just managing money, that's real, genuine peace of mind.